Cześć, dziś przedstawię Wam drugą część z przesłuchania Cassandritza Blanca oskarżonego o potrójne morderstwo. Jeśli nie oglądałeś poprzedniej części, zachęcam do zrobienia tego teraz, link zostawiam w komentarzu. Nie przedłużając, zapraszam na kolejną dawkę niereżyserowanych emocji.
You're texting back and forth. Yeah. All right. So you get back to your apartment. She's not there. When you last saw her, or when you left, and I just want to make sure I got this right. When you went down to talk to the detectives, and these are the Hollywood detectives, right?
Yes.
When you went down to talk to them, your wife was in the apartment.
Yes. When I left, she was there.
Okay. And that was sometime in the later afternoon, early evening.
Yes.
What was your wife wearing? Just think for a minute.
She wasn't really wearing anything. She was just under the covers.
So she was in bed.
She was in bed under the covers.
Nightgown, t-shirt.
Yeah, she was wearing a gown.
What color?
I believe it was blue, or the black one. It was the black one. I'm sorry, the black one. It was a black gown.
Why was she in bed that time of day?
She's always in bed.
Oh, that's right. She's 6 months pregnant.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
always sleeping, falling asleep.
Blanc keeps changing his answers. First, he hasn't seen his wife since Saturday. Then, he saw her on Sunday. Less than a minute later, he claims that she was home on Monday. His lack of consistency is a definite red flag.
How's your pregnancy going?
She had a healthy baby boy. I always went to the doctor's appointment with her. Regular checkups. Never missed an appointment with her. I was, very serious dad. I wanted to be involved, and we had plans to name him after me. We had all types of these plans. We've even called Herbalife to start a college fund, and we were going to start saving, even though he's not born yet.
It's important to do that for kids right off the bat.
Yeah, and it's never too early. People would have said before he's even born, and it makes sense because Martine actually had a miscarriage before. And she's the type of person. She doesn't like traditional practices. She doesn't like the hospitals. She doesn't like giving birth through epidural. She wanted to give a water birth. She asked the doctor about that. She asked the doctor if she had to be at the hospital, if she can be at home. She doesn't like the traditional way of giving birth, if that makes sense.
Was she going to have a boy or a girl?
A boy. Wait, which one?
The one she was going to have now.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Well, have you all picked out a name already?
After me.
What was the name going to be? The full name?
Cassandritz Blanc Jr.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a middle name. I think Josiah.
Okay.
It's Lear. She told me. I always forget. Something about watching over God. Not watching over God. Watching over your. I'm not even going. I don't even remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your wife Haitian also?
Yes, absolutely.
Where did y'all meet?
We actually met in school. We met through school, and we started talking, and we just saw each other frequently. And not recently, but at some point we started seriously talking, and then we hung out. I met her dad, I met her mom, I met her brother. I met the entire
You get along
family.
with the family?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, of course, they're Haitian. They have their ways of education first. Just if you know anything about Haitian parents, they are the typical Haitian parents. But I've never had an issue with mom, never had an issue with dad. They've never had an issue with me. The only issue they had was how she moved out without the blessing and whatnot, and the same thing with the marriage. So, you know, they still were upset about that, you know, how she did that and we didn't finish school, you know, and what have you.
I'm sorry, I find it's an interesting story, but let's go back to, so you leave, she's in bed.
Yes, sir.
You go down and you talk to Hollandale or Hollywood?
Hollywood.
You do go down and talk to Hollywood people, Hollywood investigators. You finish up there about what time? Is it dark out when you finish up there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where do you go then?
Where did I go?
Mm-hmm.
I just took a drive around the city. I didn't go straight home, to be very honest with you.
Any idea what time you got home? Did you go anyplace else between driving and coming home? Did you go out for dinner? You go out for drinks? You go out for...
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
You come home about what time?
I believe it was...
Approximate, it doesn't...
I have to check my phone because I wasn't really paying attention to the time because, you know, the way it ended, I didn't really appreciate that. So
The way what ended?
you know, the conversation with the detectives.
Oh, with the Hollywood?
Yeah, because, you know, I came, I showed up, I gave you my side of the story, and they started to tell me how, you know, we didn't see a Hispanic man in front of the door, or a van, not a Hispanic man.
Suspects frequently claim they went for a ride, and in most cases, it is just too convenient to be believable. Blanc is at least smart enough to say that he didn't stop anywhere, which could be disproved by security footage.
I'm looking at them, how are you going to tell me if that's exactly what I saw in the background, a van? I'm not crazy at all. I mean, you can have a physician test me. I mean, I'm not mental at all. I know what I saw. You know, I was just very sensitive.
Well, that's an issue that you have with them, but so I'm just trying to sort out the last night.
That's the reason why I was driving around the city. Plus, I felt as though because after they asked me for my address, and I declined that because I do have that right to decline it. They thought it was suspicious of me to just decline giving my address. I can understand why, and I gave them my reasoning as far as why not, because I don't want anything to happen to me. Well, now obviously you guys already know where I live. It's now going to be on a report. That's what I didn't want to, that's what I wanted to prevent. So that's why I declined. So I felt as though I was being followed.
That's separate. Separate. I mean, you felt you're being followed by what?
Hollywood police.
Last night?
Yeah, absolutely. So it started off with me just calmly driving. You know, just driving to relax my mind, and then I noticed two cars that were following me everywhere, like just following me. Like for example, I would be in the middle section, they would be in the middle section behind me. I would go on the turning lane, they would go there, and then last minute I would go this way, and then they would follow.
And you think those were the police?
Yes, it was regular vehicles.
It doesn't sound like they were very good at following you then, if you figured it out.
Because when I looked at the tag, it was a regular Florida tag. If it was not Hollywood police, then I feel like it was those people that were at my apartment.
Well, let's go back to that. So you get home You get home sometime after dark. Do you talk to anybody after you get home? You make any?
No.
Okay, you just chill out there. You have what'd you say? You had a shot or something?
Yeah, I had a shot and I just went to bed.
What'd you drink?
It was
what's your drink of choice?
A pint of the officer asked me the same thing. Mango. I forgot the name brand. Name some name brands.
Mango brandy or?
It's mango's the flavor.
Vodka?
Not vodka.
Rum? I don't know. I don't drink anything mango. I eat mangoes. But okay, so you have one of those little bottles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a shot of that and I fell asleep. Well, no, not one of those little bottles. I actually had a pint like this size.
Oh, okay.
But it was up to here, and I just took it and it relaxed my nerves.
Okay.
And just went to sleep.
Oh, like schnapps, mango schnapps or something?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be. So you crash. The next thing you know, does anything happen between when you crash and when you're woken up by the woman?
I was waiting for my wife to come home. I thought she was with her sister at the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now, did she send you a text message saying she was at the movies?
yeah,
Okay.
she got picked up by her sister to go to the movies, and it wasn't true.
But she told you that,
Yes, sir.
and it came from her.
Yes, sir.
And about what time was that? Any idea?
11.
11 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
When was did you talk to her on the phone at all after you left yesterday? When you went down for your interview? I know you said you had several text messages with her. Did you ever speak with her after you left the apartment?
Yesterday?
Right.
Yeah, she was home. Yesterday when it was the interview, after
Right, that's what I mean. You get in the car and you drive. Did you go to the Hollywood station?
Yes, sir.
You drive to the Hollywood station. I know between, say, yesterday evening, early evening, and this morning sometime, you had text messages from your wife. Did you ever talk to her on the telephone?
No.
Did you all normally just communicate through text messages?
Recently we had to, the last few weeks, because something's been messed up with her phone in particular.
Okay.
I had the same issue for a little bit, but I was able to actually call out, but she needed to get her phone fixed. I've been trying to get her to go to AT&T, keep prolonging it, and that's an issue because you need a phone to call.
Blanc is showing quite a bit of paranoia. If he did, in fact, pass a mental evaluation, then this reaction stems from guilt.
So I came home, I saw the text message about her going to the movie theaters with her sister because, they were hanging out.
What movie were they going to? Any idea? Did she tell you?
I didn't ask. Because the reason I didn't ask is because when she and I go to the movie theaters, we just choose whichever one is either in the area or has the movie that we're looking for playing at.
So you don't have a particular theater that you go to?
Yeah, we don't, because we use AT&T Thanks. It gives you a discount, and whatever movie we both decide on, we first start off with the one that's nearest us, see what time they're playing. If it doesn't fit, we go to the next nearest one, so on and what have you. So we don't have a designated movie theater, but to name you a few, AMC.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, she didn't tell you which one you were going. She was going to, and you don't know which one she went to, right? So,
I mean, I trusted her. It's her sister. I mean, I don't see why not. But
I
thought it was her sister.
Do you think she's screwing around on you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
So this woman shows up this morning somewhere around, what did you say, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
And tell me again, she knocked on the door and woke you up, or she
Opened.
came in and woke you up?
She opened the door.
Did you wake up when you heard the door open, or did she wake you up?
She woke me up.
How?
She just, hey.
She came into your bedroom? Where were you sleeping?
In the bedroom.
You didn't hear her come into the apartment?
Well, we just moved into the apartment. When I'm asleep, I don't really hear anything unless you're yelling at my ear.
Okay.
We just moved in. We don't really have furniture. We were actually planning to do that. It's been 2 months. We just have a blow bed. We were actually going to get a bed. We actually were going to get the bed that I had when I was living with my parents. It's a big old bed, and we were going to bring that to the apartment. We also bought a refrigerator. That's why I had bought a hand truck to move the refrigerator and put that in. So we just decided, forget it. It doesn't.
Where's the refrigerator?
We sold it back.
Okay.
Yeah, we sold it back. Brought it back, and I had to bring it down the stairs. So the woman tells me that Another one of the belongings was the hand truck.
She carried all this in?
No. She told me where it was located. She said it was located underneath the leaves. And
Under what leaves?
Under the leaves, and she said there was blood on it, and I said, "Are you serious?" And she said, "Yes, so you need to take care of that." And I said, "Okay." So I just...
Under the leaves where?
Under the leaves, where the vehicles are parked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, is there a pile of leaves there? Or?
Yeah.
So the woman comes in, she's inside your house, she gives you your wife's phone, and what else does she give you?
And she tells me where the hand truck is located.
Okay.
So that's...
When was the last time you saw the hand truck?
Well, it was sitting in my apartment.
When you went to the police interview yesterday?
It was in my apartment. So...
And when you came back last night, where was it?
Well, she told me it was downstairs and it had blood on it, and I never had blood on my hand truck, so that's why I had took some cleaning gloves because I didn't want to touch all of that, and I just took a trash bag. It smelled really bad, and I just took it.
The hand truck smelled bad?
And I threw it out. Yeah.
Okay. And who did this woman say she was again?
I just said it. I forgot the name.
Nothing Blanc says makes sense. Even his reaction is flat and emotionless, which doesn't fit with some stranger entering his apartment with his wife's belongings. His lies are flimsy, and his acting skills are poor, both of which make the detective's job easier.
How did she know your wife?
They're friends, she said.
Okay. And what?
She said I'm her friend.
And what did her brother have to do with it?
Her brother wasn't in the apartment. She said her brother is taking care of the situation.
Okay.
About the text message.
Taking care of, what did you take that to mean?
So basically, my wife, after she said that she was, responsible for her dad's passing, she said she didn't want to, something about not wanting to be in prison with a baby, giving birth, losing a child.
She said all this in a text message?
And yeah, she sent a really long paragraph. I had to scroll through.
Is that still on your phone?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you get into your phone?
How do I get into
Yeah,
my
do you have a
phone?
passcode on the phone?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to give me that code? We need to get the message.
Yes, I can give it to you.
What's your code?
But I don't know her passcode. Her passcode, it's...
As long as we can get it off your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's important.
So basically, my wife, she texted me a huge paragraph.
Right.
Straight from her number, because she does tell me how she gets random text messages. Not text messages, like a random text off of a random number, but this one was straight from her.
Well,
and only she knows the passcode
on
to her
phone.
phone.
Okay.
So it had to be her.
So you don't know her passcode?
Not at all.
So in this message, and we'll try to pull that up down the road here. She tells you that, if I understand you right, basically she admits to killing her father.
She talks a
How
lot.
did her father die?
Her dad?
Yeah.
She shot her. Him. She
Okay.
shot him.
So she says that she shot her father, and
the man that helped him, Juan. She
shot Juan too.
Something about She sent me a text message, like towards me.
Mm-hmm.
It started off with "I love you, Cassandritz," and then she sent me a paragraph's worth. And then she also sent me what she sent her sister. She said, and I'm reading this, and I know it's towards her sister because you see her sister's name comes up a lot, Joanne,
right.
Joanne. So I was reading it, and a lot of what I was reading was like really bad hatred towards her dad.
Okay, well, I mean, we can sort all that out later, but why is she telling you all this, and then this other woman's bringing her stuff back to you? Like, what was
she in the text message? She said that she wanted to kill herself, and after she died, she wanted to be burnt, like into fire.
Did she say how she was going to kill herself?
A gun, using the woman's brother's gun.
What kind of, does she have a gun?
Does she have a gun?
Right.
Not her, but sounds the way well, actually, I don't know. Actually, she may very well have a gun, but based on the text message, it sounds like she doesn't, because Martine is asking her for her brother's gun. If that makes sense.
So, if I understand this right, and correct me if I'm wrong, she's saying that, and it's all written down somewhere, so she's saying that she shot her father, and then she shot the other guy too?
Yes.
So that's two of them. And you don't know, and you think it was the other guy's gun that she used?
Perhaps.
Have you ever seen her with a gun before?
No.
Do you have a gun?
No.
Okay.
And speaking of, so basically another thing she gave me, like threw at me, was the gun. It came in a box with a bag, and I looked. She before I opened it, she said, "You're probably really gonna need this." And I said, "Need what?" And then I opened it. I saw the gun.
Holy shit! Tell me what the gun looked like.
It's literally the gun. It's got like a cylinder type thing.
Blanc is able to casually say that his wife murdered her father and now wants to kill herself and their unborn child, and he doesn't even bat an eye. There's no concern for his wife and child, and he acts as if the situation is perfectly normal. He may mistakenly believe that remaining calm makes him look innocent, but in this case, it just increases the already high level of suspicion.
Okay, so do you know the difference between a revolver
That's what it is.
and a semi-automatic?
Revolver.
Semi-automatic has
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's a revolver.
where you pull the,
Absolutely.
and a revolver's got the wheel that folds out?
Absolutely.
Okay,
So
black or silver? Chrome?
I think it was.
Stainless, gray, black?
I think it was black.
Okay.
I think.
Big
Black
gun?
or silver.
Big, little?
Small. And I'm looking at it like, holy shit! Like, I've never touched a gun before. I've never had a gun. I've never purchased one. Never had one. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, holy shit! And then it's got the box of ammunition.
Right.
Blanc makes another outrageous claim in 3, 2, 1.
And I'm looking at it, and
It's got all of it, the gun and the ammunition?
She said, "You're probably gonna need this.
Okay.
You're probably gonna really need this."
Why would you need it?
Because I don't know. She feels as though maybe people are gonna come looking.
And she
for her.
handed this to you?
Yeah, she just said, "You're probably gonna need this."
Where's that now?
It's in the apartment, in my bedroom.
Blanc says the strange woman gave him the gun.
Okay.
I made the mistake touching it, but I
Right.
never, obviously.
Well, I mean, she handed it to you, so.
I never used it, and
Where in your bedroom?
either it's on the bed or on the floor, because I immediately put it away.
Okay.
So
Let me ask you this. Is there anything else in that apartment that this woman brought in that belonged to your wife? Is your wife's phone in there?
yes,
Where's the phone?
in the bedroom, because she threw it at me. Remember?
That's the one in the white wallet.
Yeah.
Your wife's keys are in the kitchen. That's the one with the M on it.
Yes.
Anything else that she gave you that belonged to your wife?
Clothes
And where are they?
in the room,
In the bedroom or in the...
in the bedroom. Yes, sir.
Okay. And what are they? Are they folded up? Are they in a box? Are they in a...
Just munched up. It wasn't even folded. It was.
Na tym kończymy drugi odcinek z serii o tej sprawie. Jeśli nie chcesz przegapić ostatniej części przesłuchania, polecam subskrypcję kanału. Pozdrawiam gorąco, do zobaczenia, cześć.